Let's create it. You don't need to shoot behind you if you're attacking.
You know, it bothers me because in the real world, the only like non-turreted weapon the Germans had was
They're doing a march move, and they have assault.
Just checking.
Yep.
Because you're within 12 there.
What?
But
yeah, but they get that piece of wall.
You said they have assault, right?
Well, yeah.
So I can't react to that.
Exactly. But yeah, Yakov is going to upgrade that to 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's is that the short range squad? That nothing beyond 6 inches?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So they're not ranged to actually attack anything.
No, not
You're
yet.
assaulted anyway.
Yeah.
Your armor 18.
He can get around this piece, but not this one.
You can't get around that one.
I don't really want to back up. And
Okay. No, I'm just looking at it.
we don't do that 3-point turn business in the SSU.
No retreat.
Yeah, no retreat. They get shot by these guys. All right. Well, this is going to have to happen. Oh no. They're short.
You're short in range?
Yeah. They have to move, which puts them in the open. Durr.
Correct.
I'm making this way more complicated than it is.
Because outside of 12 inches, I can't
You
react.
can't move all the way past the
Well, they can hit the dirt, but...
I can hit the dirt.
Okay, so he's going to move,
which turns
and
out
we're
we
going to
really
fire...
We're getting to get people reaction markers for that.
Your reaction or suppression? Both.
We're going to fire the
You don't get
Tesla...
reaction on them, you get suppression.
You get both.
We're going to fire the Tesla
gets all
on
the
these
attacks.
tank bursters,
And that's it.
and the machine gun on...
That's not very curious.
Where does it talk about the hit the dirt?
hit the dirt, any infantry can do that.
Right.
At
Special reaction.
any range. But they get a reaction and a suppression, just from hitting the dirt. Although it doesn't get you anything because they're already in hard cover to this.
Yeah.
So, alright, but I am going to be doing 3 machine guns on that phaser squad.
They're in light cover.
Yeah, so hitting the dirt could get them something.
Yeah, I was going to say.
How many legs you getting against them?
The 3 machine guns, I think, are just 3-1.
Against soldier 3s?
Yeah, or sorry, 3-1
3-1
total.
total? I'll just
Yeah.
take my chances on that.
Okay.
I don't want to take the extra.
Alright, so let's do the Tesla on them for... Oh, that's what I needed to look up. When do you decide... Never mind, I'm not doing a sustain, so I can't jump it.
You're not doing sustain, you can't jump. What are you throwing? 6? Oh, is it double spray?
Yeah, double spray.
Oh, okay.
So 2.
Okay.
The cover eats it.
Cover eats it.
Yeah, but they
I
get a suppression.
Um,
Okay.
that would make
And
it
the
fine.
machine guns on the phaser squad.
Adam.
Nothing.
Are you going to make them like hit
Okay.
themselves?
And deploy.
Ah!
Get to use that lovely within 6-inch.
Correct.
Not completely within.
That's the inside. Back ass of the base has to be within 6.
I'm waiting for them to change that rule. They're going to change that, I think, faster. I'm going to go ahead.
Well, they have to wait for Battlefront to change it now.
No, I know, but still, it's just like...
That's not the way I ever read it, but
I
once you
always-
look at the
Me neither.
rules, strictly by the rules,
Yeah.
that is what it is. And even them
The
all
way,
examples.
the way we did it was the entire model has to be within the...
That's the way we did it before when I did it too. That's the way I read it too. But if you look at the strict examples of what they had, that's not really the way it
Damn
is.
it.
You're screwing yourself a little bit.
Yeah, I did. Oh well.
Those guys are Soldier 2 with how many hit points? 3?
Barely, actually.
4.
3.
3 hit
You're
points?
over
Yeah, and they have bristle vets.
Point
Yeah,
by
so you
one.
can't suppress them. You can't suppress them until you kill them.
I will counter.
They have 24. They have 24.
You can't countercharge because my move ends before I
Okay.
take my swing. So when my move ends,
But they already have all the other weapons are 12 inches or less, right? Besides
Yeah, and they only have single spray.
single spray.
Yeah, that's you.
I get covered.
Yeah.
so my second swing, I'll go ahead and make this go. Successfully.
They are within 12 inches.
They're shield
Oh, so I
wall.
can, well, there's press, so I can't.
They deployed and you can't react to that anyway.
Right, but on your
But-
attack,
oh, yeah,
I couldn't
yeah,
react
I
because
mean-
they're already suppressed.
So, but they do get their PPSHs.
At 12 inches?
Yep.
Oh, they're within 12?
Yeah, they're within 12. For the tank busters.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Alright, so that'll be 6-1.
I get heavy.
So 4. Yeah, just spray on that.
2 successes, 2 for the armor. 2 for the cover.
Yep. So just
Nothing.
another suppression.
And then.
Wow, I've never hit
after
2 out of
it
3 on my
makes
armor
it
rolls
through
before. You've seen me roll armor rolls before.
Yeah.
I'm used to. I'm used to. Let me take a photo of your deployed guys.
Okay.
I'm used to being a 0 out of 3.
Goad.
Yes. Newspaper has the ability.
Except against you two. I roll better against you two for some reason. Especially you. That one game was just disgusting the first time.
Okay. This
I
Tesla's
was
gonna
like,
fire.
no dead.
He caps out at 4.
This Tesla's gonna fire on that
phaser
phaser
guys again?
squad. Just the Tesla. 1.
Cover.
So suppression though.
Suppression.
You can basically get him into where the objective is.
You already did your unit thing, right, Sean? Yes.
Yeah.
All this is going to get
Well, you only remove 1 suppression.
Well,
and
he
don't
got
keep a
2 on
suppression.
that one. Yeah. I was hoping the machine guns would get something.
You bunked your dice roll there.
Yeah. Okay. These guys are just gonna march move up here.
And that's your command squad?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're staying in cover.
Yeah, the repair dudes.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
I have an ability that lets me say, hey, who am I melee with at the highest power weapon? Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and turn my hand, you know, into what I say.
Miller's gonna sustain fire on the other.
Oh, sorry.
Blue. Carefully color-coded blue.
Oh.
Adaptation.
The command squad action, Jackson. The phaser allows everything to bypass. That's what it was.
Yeah. As long as you're within 12 inches and my phaser shoots you, well, it's like they do that for all weapons. All weapons, special abilities are shared for everything in that attack. So otherwise, you're trying to
it's all
split up the
armor.
dice, and you have to.
And it's
reroll.
all armor,
Otherwise,
vehicle,
you
and
couldn't
infantry,
critical
right?
Frozen nuke.
It's
Yeah,
3-1 versus
except you kinda
infantry,
have to do
and
that to
it's
laser.
Well, no, the phaser special ability is
oh,
everything, including infantry armor, right?
3-1 against all infantry.
Yeah, because like penetrator's only vehicle.
Yeah, no. This gets everything.
Okay.
And he's 1-2 versus against vehicles, but he has 2 of them. So he's basically he's 2-2 versus vehicles, 6-1 versus infantry, no armor.
Okay, so Melor, yeah, is going to do a sustained fire on them, so that is 3? Yeah, 3-1. With burst.
I cannot allocate any focus. Correct.
And automatic suppression. 2.
Oh, sorry, who's shooting who? You shooting
Oh,
my...
Melor is doing the 45 sustained on them.
Okay, and this burst, right?
Yeah, it has grenades, so it's auto-suppressed too.
Right, for the dog. And
So what was that reroll one?
Oh, it's sustained, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
So,
To take 1 point
yep,
and a suppression.
I'll take it.
I think I have a medic standing right behind him.
Yeah.
For him, yes.
First casualty of war.
Detachment 1. I'll get a 2.
Wow. You're rolling like a madman. Left arm is left. That's it.
Which one's the left arm?
Left arm is the open fist.
I can move with that being the only one available. Shaper's got 7.
So he's going to move 6 inches.
How many boxes do you have left?
4. 15 minus 11 is
14. Oh, he can just barely. So he's going to do a combined shot on both machine guns on action checks.
Who's this guy? Who's doing
Oh, the Zukov.
just the 2 machine guns?
2 machine guns and a combined shot,
Oh.
so 1 flamer.
So you're at what range on?
It would be 14 total.
I lose my cover.
Yep.
Yeah, you had to move them up a little bit?
Yeah, I had to move him a little bit.
1.
So just 1 damage, so Jackson soaks it.
Jackson soaks it.
Alright.
Suppression.
Walk forward. Oh, you walk forward.
I'm gonna be pretty much up here anyway.
Otahinki.
This guy, captain.
Use that Zukov for cover.
Yeah.
And fire the 2 machine guns at the red phaser team.
The wall goes away.
There's no way in hell they can actually do damage. But I can suppress a little bit.
Oh no. Check my memory range.
Yeah, you got it. Oh, to the dog.
There we go.
Would you
So
do?
cover, moved them up 6 inches and fired with the 2 machine guns. It did 1 damage. The cover soaks it, so
soaks
it's almost impossible for those DPMs to lay it out on S3 on their
Yeah.
own. Okay, so the Blob. Blob is terrified of that crazy guy with a kitchen knife, and how is that not threatening?
I'll do it over.
He's just a wandering barbecue cook.
He maxed out at 5.
It's so silly.
I can't join him to a unit. I don't even know how many hit points he has.
I think he has the standard 4.
No, I thought he had less.
It's low on 14.
3. He only has 3 hit points.
Oh, okay. That's not so bad.
Automatically dead.
All right. They still don't like that, so they're gonna march move over here.
Fails.
Kind of in the open, but that's okay. They have city fighters.
Since
Which
he's standing
does what?
over there, I don't get it.
Light cover is hard.
Oh, but they're not in any cover.
If they hit the dirt, they get it.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's why I'm not too upset about having that squad. Or actually, yeah, these have it too, because that's
This
a
is where
platoon
Butcher
thing.
lives up to his name.
Oh, it's a platoon upgrade?
Yeah, for red platoon only.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and prevent
So they can do that too. All right, and that's everything.
You goaded over and took another attack. You should be at focus 5. Or at 35. Boost
The
damage.
glorious Blob. Retreat from the loon, dude!
Goad.
4.
5.
There we go, as it should be.
Expressed? Oh, you got
And
another
another
suppression.
suppression. Unleash Hell never does it for me.
Well, they didn't have a lot of dice
There you
to
go.
throw.
Yeah, and you can only do one Unleash Hell per
Looking up
command.
Fury would.
Oh, I'm going to regroup.
What
Okay.
has to be directly after.
These guys are going to shoot your Blob. It's 12 dice. These guys are going to shoot your Blob. It's 12 dice.
That's right, and I can't hit the dirt. That's my critical failure, because we're in the command phase.
Yes.
I can't react.
Correct.
Crap.
4 hits.
Weapon Master.
Of course.
Is that kill guy?
Yeah,
So you're suppressed.
that's the exact number. I needed 1 armor.
Sorry, gotta
No,
kill
no, that's good. That's good.
The big killer Blob has got suppressed, which is almost impossible to do on a single attack.
That's true, yeah.
Take off a guy already?
Gonna go
Yep.
do something down.
Put the hit points on Yana.
Sustain out my phasers.
Yeah, sustain Tesla and machine guns there.
You're doing the reroll on them.
And no, I'm gonna have that jump to Action Jackson.
Okay.
So here's the first 4.
I'll give you that. That's the way it reads.
19.
I'm gonna take that and then shift to.
So yeah, I got cover versus this though, right?
Yeah, so all it is suppression.
On him.
Yep. And so that'll be
4
8
dice.
It's double splash.
The machine guns are out of range to the command squad.
They are. You know what? I was short a dice.
6.
I was short 2 dice on those machine guns.
There.
Because that's
Soldier with
no,
threes?
never mind. Because there's only 3 of them.
There's only 3 in that squad, yes.
That's why it's not equal. Okay, so now
So
the
you're only getting a Tesla jumping.
yeah Tesla jump to Jackson.
But you don't get double. Is it double spray versus soldier
It's
spray?
double spray,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. He's got to die.
Yeah, it's double spray all the way up.
Okay, I couldn't remember. He's got to die.
4.
4 and I get 2 cover.
Yep. You get the cover.
1.
Okay.
Get 3 to take another point of damage.
You're gonna kill him.
And suppression.
Okay. And Otta Hinky are going to shoot at the blue phasers.
Which one's odd hinky?
They're the ones kind of.
Okay, they just got
They
the 2.
did the same thing
They
last
got like
time,
the
too.
2 dice.
Yeah, but they're going to do a sustain.
Woohoo! 2 dice sustain.
Over when you couldn't get that on that.
No.
So just a suppression.
You could have actually, depending, you probably could have actually.
Which is what you wanted, because I can't frickin'.
Yeah.
Your plan rolled last turn.
That's everything.
Which meant that then I would have had to
You ain't gonna hit 1 unit.
How could I have done that?
2 arms and 2 machine guns.
Average.
All right. That's what I got to decide because I could go 4 and 4 on 2 things,
I don't think I could have killed both.
or I could just go 8 on something.
I could have killed this one.
I'm gonna go 8 on the command squad.
He's going to kill those guys off.
Yeah, they're getting a little dinged up there.
Yeah, it's down to
And it does get burst.
The average on 6 dice is not 20.
Wait, no, there's 4 guys in there.
So
So you get 2 more
already
dice.
taken,
You get 8. And the machine guns are
right,
2.
you took 3,
1
so
each.
8 for
So 10. So you get 10 dice.
Yep.
So
Yep.
6 dice is the maximum amount of damage
2.
that you're going to take.
You still have this guy.
If I had Red Yana, I was so tempted to put Red Yana in there.
You took out a guy, and I didn't roll any armor successes.
I'm over here because there's
I'm gonna-
Harrison has no more hit points left.
Yeah, exactly. That's why you gotta lose a guy.
in the way, and of course,
Yeah, I'm gonna
No,
take
that's
out-
why I was so
I'm
torn.
gonna take out the mechanic
between-
with a flamethrower, because really, who cares?
put in, okay, he charges the
So this Tesla is gonna fire on the red.
So
Red phasers?
Yes,
kind of what I was saying.
and then jump to the command squad. So 1
I mean, yeah, all right.
cover eats it. They just get another suppression.
Whatever.
Nothing
Right, except
on the
for
command
fact
squad.
that Taking a 4-die free strike is never a good idea. Because
Your dice aren't liking you very much.
No, well, it's also pretty low numbers.
Well, that's why that's the thing. Against Soldier 3s, I know
Yeah.
you lose a lot of the extra dice. Against Soldier 2s,
Yeah.
you'd be like,
This, yeah, yeah. Well, it's also a splash dash 2.
Yeah.
It's not double splash; it's splash 2.
yeah, versus Soldier 2s.
Yeah, which is just awful. Ooh,
Okay,
I may have made a
so-
critical mistake here.
You got him out of range.
No,
It takes 4.
if he moves, he's gonna overrun the Otahinki.
Oh.
Shucks.
Shucks.
Oh, wow.
1 die on my attacks against Soldier.
He's still good enough. Do a sustained attack on the command
I'm
squad.
gonna put Feral up.
That's only 3, but it's burst.
So
On who? Oh, that guy?
Mellor.
You're
Yeah.
tearing him on my command squad, aren't you?
His enemies as well.
his
1.
he's dead.
So it's
We're
just
okay. We're
attack.
assuming that he's dead.
Oh, that's right. It is a
because
sustained
I
attack.
hit him once.
Oh,
Doesn't matter, you can't do enough
Yeah.
damage.
Then I rolled
But you added another
dice.
suppression.
yep. They are getting close
There's
to
3.
retreating.
There's 3.
Yeah.
I have a hero in there, so I can reverse the dice when I remove it.
Yeah. Oh no, I know.
Right? Because he's armored.
Or I have a medic. Well, actually, I can't medic myself to remove one until I remove the suppression.
Basically, over the course of 4 attacks,
I can't take an action.
Take another.
You can take it during command phase, you can manage yourself.
Next turn, yes. I can
Okay.
medic, but right now, I am still on my unit phase, but I have to remove suppression if I can take an action.
So
We already have our action marker?
The reaction and 3
You're
suppressions.
probably not doing anything this turn.
Probably not.
Blob is gonna move around the Zuko to grab some cover off of its fat ass.
There you go.
Actually, I probably need to move 1 over here.
Actually, I have one more.
There we go. That's a majority behind. Jesus, fuck, how many dice is
and then
that?
probably knocks out.
You lost one guy, remember?
And aspect.
No, I know. But I'm gonna use
But
heroic
His
spirit.
body is still
Which
there.
is
Move, attack, flip the
Right,
dice.
but again,
It's a once a game.
Once a game.
Yeah.
Who are they shooting?
Everybody.
Yep.
yeah. So
I just got to decide how to
Even when
split
you
it
roll that
up
damage, I just took,
because that's within a foot.
14, 15
Yeah.
points of damage.
Yeah, you're pretty much within. I'll give you the foot.
And now my number's 18.
So they're using UGLs as
your
well.
armor is essentially going to be useless anyway.
My poor phaser guys. That's the problem with phasers. This is why I don't play phasers.
Be like, all right,
They have
I'm gonna
such
go ahead
shitty
and
range.
I
You can never get an action off of them.
Yeah.
It's only a 12 inch.
I'm doing the same thing.
No,
Yeah.
for infantry, it's only 12-inch range.
Yeah. Well, this is
But
the same thing.
you got to
for
go
me and the
first. I really
UGLs,
wanted
yeah.
to go. Whoever had first.
I
this
know
one.
this.
Well, I'm gonna still punish you a lot after.
Yeah,
on my
I've
unit
got-
phase. I still have a lot of units you haven't touched yet.
Yeah, I've got.
You're beating up on these guys, but I have a whole bunch of stuff over here and over here that's gonna make it.
I've got the Fikyalki left still after this.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, so
Because he doesn't have so many boxes. Both those.
Storm.
Oh,
So
okay,
normally
I was gonna say,
4
like, why kill him?
UGLs, so 8, but minus 1, 7 UGLs.
There are 1-1s or 1-2s.
I just
1 1.
I just want, like, if he's armor 21 and not 19, like Mulg, Mulg's
Got a
already
2-3.
taking damage. He's still got a shit ton
Yeah,
of
that's
boxes.
7. So 2 UGLs, 2 UGLs, 3 UGLs.
Okay.
Because I did 17 boxes to Mulg and he died
2,
in 1 attack.
3. I'm not going to have enough dice to.
Here.
Yeah, because I got to figure out the split
Keep
on
your
this.
dice.
'Cause they're. Oh, okay.
Keep
Just
your
do
dice.
that.
I'm just gonna put down.
Okay.
He's got 33 rounds.
Let me grab some other dice.
I hold back for
Yes.
And I'll do the same for PPSHs because it's attached.
Okay. You
So you're doing 2, 2, 3?
kill the
Yeah.
firstborn, and then just kill them all as an afterthought.
And then there's 2 DPMs.
I don't see how that works, but okay.
So we're up to 4, 4, 6.
So
Yeah. And the 2 DPMs will go one
you
more.
charge.
So he's 5.
Dice -5 unless you. See, that was.
He gets 5, he gets 5, and he gets, they get 6 dice.
And then Yana's UGL is still 3-1 at 3. She's gonna hit the command squad.
Yep.
But.
So I take 2d6 instead of 1d6.
It's awful.
I'm gonna lose the command squad here.
Yeah.
I think you're gonna be losing most of a blob.
So let's do reds first.
Generous because it's been 2 by
Okay.
Well, they're gonna get a reload for all their UGLs too.
Yeah.
That's why I don't mind UGL 12.
Fighting spirit.
Oh, fighting spirit. Ooh. I was like, yeah, you got nothing.
So that's.
All of these are gonna be reversed.
6 dice. 3.5.
4 hits, they're dead.
Yeah.
It's within distance.
All right, the other one.
But you're blowing your wad.
I am.
Slightly lower.
The point is,
Well, we're not pressure.
So now your misses are all coming out really good for you.
I know.
That's my contention.
This might be one of the most destructive
once I
fighting
couldn't
spirits
charge
ever
with
accomplished.
the gun troopers. I have a problem.
All right, the last one.
This is why I don't
9.
play. People are always like, oh my god, phasers, phasers. This is why I don't play phaser infantry.
That's why I didn't mind it so much.
That's why I don't play phaser infantry.
Yeah, just keep that tree down. I don't think it's there anymore.
Yeah, that's pretty much the trees are gone.
Yeah.
To be fair, there was what 7 UGLs right on your face.
Yeah. Shop, across the track.
Another
Something
6.
that's local.
I don't think you can survive that.
When I say local, I mean
You can't survive that. Even though I maxed out my rolls.
You're still
That's tool 2. Oops.
Yeah, Chef lost a little bit.
I just saw a lot of people walking through the subway, and I was like,
That was awful.
Well, technically subways are local.
That was
because they are franchise.
that's true. But
how many
the
dice, Carlton?
franchising
20?
or
5, 5, 9.
Oh, but well, the all blanks thing. Otherwise, you would have got nothing.
Yeah,
anybody
yeah.
like that because
I was like, if I'm going to use Fighting Spirit, that's a great place to do it.
But it's
Okay.
not $1 million.
And these guys are going to march move into the crater.
Thank you, McDonald.
And they have assault.
Yep. They're overlapping a little bit.
I'm like, man, I want to make cracky mid-grade fast food.
That's everything.
Okay. Of this.
Exactly.
All right. Yeah, I was going to say, here comes the herd.
Yeah, you're within 15, which is my
So
threat
they
range
can,
with melee.
Yep, they can jump and punch,
Jump and punch.
and I can't do anything about that.
You can rack with your knives.
Knives don't hit
knives
S3.
don't hit S3.
I know.
And this is 16 dice reversed. This is what a reverse dice attack looks like. Let me show you here.
I am going to hit the dirt, though.
You get no cover.
That's right. No cover. Oh.
No cover.
So you can one-shot this.
Yes! Hey, that one unit just took out
Oh, I know. 3
3 of
units.
my heavy guys. But this is, now watch me roll all hits.
I can only hope. If it is, I'm taking a picture of it.
I will not
That's
hit.
pretty even.
No, statistically that is not even. Statistically I did shitty.
Yeah.
Should have been
Oh,
2/3.
damn it! I didn't miss enough time.
9.
9. That's still going to take out a big chunk.
And I think it's going to suppress you.
Oh!
Oh, no armor dice.
That kills him. No, it doesn't.
No,
You
it
have, like,
doesn't kill all
You
of
have the
them,
hero
but-
left.
No, there's still 10 guys in there. Or no,
You had
5,
12
5.
you had
I had 12 and I lost one, so
ones
I have
and
11.
So you have 2 left.
Yeah.
So with the commissar,
So the hero and the
hero and the
commissar.
commissar.
Yeah. Wow.
Well, you know what? That makes Chef a lot more less dangerous.
It does, but... Yeah, this is where those, like, ridiculous dice are just terrible. And I just realized what a stupid thing I did with those Ficchielli. I forgot I can't react to the landing. I haven't played Allies in a while.
Yeah, but you can't react.
Okay.
You'll be able to mess me up afterwards, probably.
Yeah. Alright. And it does get 8 armor.
Yes, you do get 8 armor because I'm not behind you.
Yeah. I made that a little trickier. What is it? 1, 3?
2 points of damage. You're 2 and 2, so I'm 6 and 2 on the attack. No damage, but I still get to roll in the vehicle damage table.
Yep.
You're blind.
Blinded.
No sustained attacks.
I've got a thing for that over
There
there.
should be a blind marker on there, yeah. Should be an eyeball with a
It's right in the middle there. Oh, yeah, there's another one there.
That's good for the Tesla.
Yeah, that hurts the Tesla. But he has repair. He has lots of repair, guys. So I'm gonna do a tank again. They have 16 inch range.
Ah, that's the rockets.
Yeah, the tank hunter.
Which in theory is supposed to be the best anti-vehicle thing to do. And
That's right, because they're 2-2, aren't they?
they're 2-2 each. It's
That's
6-2.
right.
But I never get any kills on it or anything with it.
Wow.
Everybody's a turn.
Yeah, the only thing that's better, strictly speaking, is the lasers, in my opinion. Just because it's 1-3 with a reroll.
So these are the 6 inch squad, right?
Yeah.
Oh look, we're outside of 6 inches.
But it's inside 12, right?
Inside 12.
Yep.
So you could move out of. Let me see.
I don't know. I kind of like where they are.
Those Grim Reapers are sustained firing on you.
Okay.
So would you like to do anything?
You could go back over here.
Still gonna be in 16.
But yeah, it's going to be now.
You got your
It's
cover
gonna
there.
turn fire.
But Yakov lets him get 3 cover.
Which is why it's sustained with both
Yeah.
sides. Well, because I needed it a lot.
Yeah.
But my dice just turned on me. I was rolling good the first
Yeah.
couple, and it just turned ugly.
So
7.
I got to deal with 4.
That,
Just enough again.
that kills him.
No. Well, it kills a miniature because Yakov's in there.
Well, Yakov takes how many?
3.
Oh,
All
yeah,
the
you
Russian
take 4,
heroes-
right. You're right,
All the
right.
Russian heroes have 4 hit points.
Yeah, I was thinking, I was like,
Except for
7's
Winter
enough to kill
Child.
him, but I forgot about your the cover.
Yeah.
Yeah, except for Winter Child.
But they are getting a suppression.
These guys here are gonna shoot Yana and your remaining commissar.
Oh, that's right. They already shot, but that was in the command.
Yes.
Okay. All right, but they do get the hard cover.
Why do they get hard cover? Oh, they're suppressed.
Yep.
Yeah, but I need
In
to
city
do,
fighters.
I
yeah.
need to do 2.
I know. Oh man, I think you got it. If you do 6, that's enough.
7.
Yeah. They're gone. Farewell, Supercell. I hardly knew you. Well, actually, no, I did. Oh, that's my nickname for that. There's the Yak Star. That's the Supercell. Because the Red Storms.
Right.
Oh, and there's still all those over there. God, so many.
He hasn't really done anything to your vehicle.
He's about to.
No, they can't attack their march movement.
Yeah.
But they put themselves in a position where they're threatening a whole bunch of stuff.
They are. I may have to change my policy on not backing up, though.
I thought Russia never gave back one.
Well, Mike, take a look. That might be an exception.
Yes,
That'd be
but
5 suppression dice.
if you can do it on. You'd have to do it on command phase.
Well, I could back up and turn. They'd get a reaction.
Yes.
But putting his back to the terrain is a good idea.
But doing that would... Oh, but then it's putting the back to these.
Put your back
And
to
the other hand,
I could back up and go like that. Actually, wait. What happens if you overrun Chef?
It would still count. You
It
can
would
overrun
still
friendly
count.
units.
Oh, but he's a solo hero, so no suppression.
No
All it does
suppression.
is move him.
But if your thing was on fire, you could
If your thing
damage
was on
the shaft.
fire...
But I have
You could
nothing.
do damage
I have
if
nothing that puts them
Yeah,
on fire.
theoretically, you're not attacking him.
No, yeah,
He's just in the way.
yeah. So we found the counter to Chef. You need a vehicle that's on fire to overrun it.
Yeah. Over and over again.
And
That's where I need the tank with no turret that just lights itself on fire and has fast.
I don't think they would make that an actual.
No, I don't think they are either. I don't think that's ever going to be even a fan unit. Except as maybe a joke.
That's the joke.
Yeah. You know what that would be? For if we ever start doing organized tournaments, if you come in last place, you get that unit.
The suicide dunk.
And your
Why do I
name
have to be
gets
a
entered in
suicide?
the list of being the only person allowed to use that in tournament play. I think that's a fair compensation. Like, make it a vehicle for Jeep that lights itself on fire.
It wouldn't be a Jeep. You could just have
Or like a half track or something. Well,
No,
being,
you
instead
have
of
to be
it
a
being
walker,
an SSU unit,
you
it
have
would
to be a
be
walker.
generic.
You have to be a walker, and his name is Skrillex is Burning Man, because then it's a joke unit.
Yeah, well, you want it to be fair for all the factions, though.
Oh no.
Okay.
Whatever Burning Man is in Russia.
Initiative.
That's what you think.
All right.
Oh, I gotta do it. I gotta rocket punch the dude from behind. Command phase, I'm designating. He is activating his heroic stand ability.
Okay, there you go.
For the rest of the round, I can reverse my dice on
Yep.
armor roll.
Yep.
Which means I'll get
That's
all
a good
hits.
Well,
So I had 7-1
You said
with
that.
blank dice with no reaction. And you get no armor.
Yep. Four?
3. Reverse dice.
Oh, because of... Well, it is just 3 straight up damage.
It's 3 straight up damage. Armor table.
nothing.
Nothing. That is unbelievable.
Oh, my
Unbelievable. My
exhaust
dice
board.
have frickin' turned on me hard.
That has 6 health.
Yeah, so it's half dead. You only got two command actions, right?
Yeah.
So I get my... You know, that's okay. I get my unit phase before you do.
Unleash hell.
On... Okay.
And that's 6 inches, isn't it?
Is it? Oh, yeah.
PPSHs, grenades, and lightning.
Okay, how many dice is that total?
So
Four
4
for
for
lightning.
the spray, 3 for the PPSHs, and 3 for the grenades. Yeah, those things are.
But they're not
getting-
blanks. They're not hitting on blanks.
No, they're not hitting on blanks. No,
Still though.
but it is a sustained because of the unleash hell.
Yeah. Six.
6.
See?
Oh,
Five.
because they're reversed. Oof.
3, 4,
So
5
5 total.
So you lose, yeah.
Yeah,
guys.
Nas is pretty ripped up.
Did Jeremy come back in here?
I have not seen him. He was
I
wandering
think
around
I
a
saw
while
him
ago.
come in and then go right back out.
Yeah. I don't know if he was.
He
getting
came over and looked at our stuff and
Yeah.
wandered off.
And then I'm just going to order the front of Vicky to fire on him.
Same squad?
Yeah, so that's again grenades, so that'll be 10 dice.
Okay.
So 1 for each gun, 1 for each grenade. 6, 8, 9, 10. Wait, or is that 12? No, that's 10. And 5.
On Soldier 3, oh, because you have all your
Yeah,
grenades.
use the
You're
grenades and
dead.
everything.
You can't
Yeah.
even soak that, even if you get 3
You're
armor
5.
dice.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's dead.
Okay, he's dead.
Yeah. He's
Put
dead.
your reaction mark on those guys, please.
Yep.
That's actually pretty.
And that's my
John actually has
commands.
come out on the short end of the stick for this so far.
No. It always happens with the Allies and meeting. You lose the upfront stuff. Once I get in range of stuff, everything dies.
Oh no, I'm just saying
Yeah.
you actually
My,
got the,
my unit phase.
Yeah,
ah,
that's what he's saying about the phasers, is that allies really do have the ability to just stand off.
between the 12 and 16 range.
And
The phasers,
they
because
have
I never
the
got a single shot off
mobility.
my phasers.
And they have the mobility to stay in standoff no matter what you
Because
do.
they're non-jump, 12-inch range. They're very,
Yeah.
and they're only 3 guys. There's only 1 hero you can put with them.
Yeah.
Really?
They're
Yeah,
not that great.
honestly, yeah, I don't have that fear
People
of phasers
bitch-
that most people
People
do.
do. I never.
Because
that's why I
that
never
is
use
such a
them.
huge trade-off, but I don't think people who don't play SSU, they don't get that.
Yeah, it's not.
Is that you can't attack not in reaction, and you can react to their
It
moves.
has to suppress it.
Yeah,
Anyway.
yeah, but you can react to their moves too, which is
Yeah.
That's
see.
half of why jump troops are so friggin' deadly.
The chef is going to sustain attack on those guys,
Okay.
which is 10 dice sustained.
Yep. This is the unit phase, right?
Unit phase, correct.
Okay.
You can't react because you have a reaction marker.
That's true.
Which is why when you did that, I wasn't that broken up about it.
Okay.
I was like, okay, go ahead, do that.
Yeah.
Put your reaction marker out there.
Wait, where'd the other machine gun squad go?
You have Yukov back there, and you have your command squad there. Did you not place them?
No, I didn't even put them on the board.
Put them back in the corner.
Well, that's these guys. It's another front of Vicky.
Oh, did you?
I never even put them on the table.
You had 2 of them?
Yeah. Let me double check.
Okay. Regardless, I took my 10 dice sustained on your other.
Yes. Yeah, I was just looking. I'm like, wait a minute, where's the other one? They would have been stuck somewhere back here.
They came in off the edge of the board. I bunked my roll once again. 4.
4? They don't have any cover though, so.
Well, yeah, they wouldn't have cover anyway. So 1 guy's left?
Yeah, that's still pretty good.
Yeah, but I should have gotten 6. Which would have come.
And they give us some pressure.
Let me see here. They're going to sustain fire into your guys over there again.
Okay, Fikili.
You going to take it again? Going first this round was huge for me.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how you got me this last round. You
Oh,
went
no, I
first
know,
and you totally
yeah.
blew up all of those
And
guys.
it's just doing the other way
Opposite
again,
direction
yeah.
now.
Yeah, I mean, like I said before, there's not much else they can really.
Yeah. And with my dice rolls the way they're going,
Oh, yeah. So that's just medium cover. Ooh.
so you have to worry about 5 damage. Your hero is maxed. Dead?
Yeah.
This is not a brutal, just no. I mean, these guys lasted a while.
No.
These guys lasted a while.
5 games in a row. Yakov
killed
hasn't
them.
been able to hit anything.
I've killed them.
Once you hit them at Ascent, you hit them so hard, they have been unable to make a hit since then.
Oh, when I got the barbecue squad up there and went
I haven't.
27 dice.
Yakov has
And he
been getting
survived.
beat the hell up every time since then. I think I finally put the fear into Mike and like everybody else that he needs to die before he shoots.
That's the same with barbecue
Yeah.
squad with the hero.
No, I
basically.
know. I'm really starting to think Ficchielli, they need a helicopter.
Yeah. you
If
gotta-
they're not jumping out of a helicopter, it's just too difficult. If people know what to do,
Right.
no
Well,
matter
I
how
do,
well
I
you
get
move
my
them.
barbecue squads in all the time, but
Yeah.
I build the list around.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I have 2 barbecue squads, each with a hero, and the list
Yeah.
is built around getting them up to kill shit.
No, the other way that I'm thinking about doing this is once it disembarks the Teslas,
Right.
he jumps on the tank. Then the tank carries them up and they jump off. That's what I gotta do. The 6-2.
Yeah, hold on. I'm looking to see how I want to do this. I never took the reaction. Yeah, I didn't react because I only had 1 command phase. That's from last phase.
That's true.
Remember, I only had the 1
Yep.
command phase, which was that one.
Yep,
there,
yep.
sorry.
1 command.
1 command.
That is correct. Ooh, 6 more squads.
16 inches. Can I see them at all, or are they totally obscured? No, I can see part of it. Is that can't shoot them at all, or is it obscured from the phaser to these guys?
Because it's a weapon team, it kind of works like it's similar to a vehicle. If you can see part of them, it counts as all.
You can see, I can see them. They get heavy cover.
Yeah, but if you can see like a part of the model that's sticking off of the base.
Okay. There's just stain firing into your weapon squad.
Okay. Oh, I don't think I even need to bother.
No. 9, 8, 7, 6. Yeah, they're dead. How do I want to do this? This would be the shortest 450-point game ever.
Well, because we both took like really nasty assault lists. That's how it goes.
Okay.
We'll be able to cut Mike in on a 3-way after this.
Yeah, we're going to get a second game in. Just do a short, small.
Yeah, I was going to say.
I do 150 or 300 points.
Either one.
Yeah.
150 or 200 or something maybe.
Yeah.
The front
All right.
rifles. Well, what's the distance between?
I think it's a little over 12.
Between.
Here and for the blue ones?
Oh, good. Okay, they're in range.
Okay.
If I jumped and shot, I could get in range.
Oh, okay, to the Zuko. That has less armor.
So yeah, first though, shooting the first squad, the red squad is
okay.
sustaining fire into your tank.
Okay.
This might hurt a little bit more. The dice returned again. That's 10 damage. Nice.
5.
And how much damage did I do before? I didn't do any damage.
Yeah.
But I get 10 dice on the weapon damage table. Which is 4.
Oh shit, I don't know what that is.
I don't know either. I have to look.
3 is damaged engine. 4.
Drive system damage. May not take any move
that's-
actions for the rest of the game.
Okay.
Unless repaired.
That's not so bad. Actually, none of them are really that bad. But...
No, well,
Because I've got...
ammunition detonation is pretty shitty.
That's... Yeah.
In hull breach, can't take any more armor rolls.
Yeah, well, I've got mechanics galore, though, so...
I'm just outside of 3 inches there, aren't I, though? You're shooting in the cover. I know that's like a lot of damage on that guy.
That is.
So I gotta decide how I want to. So they can't move. Oh, you can't move. So if your reaction, you can't move. Do a move reaction.
For this?
Yeah.
Right now, correct. Until, I mean, because I've got enough stuff to repair, I can fix that up pretty easy. But I couldn't move react to melee anyway.
Oh, you're right. 'Cause you can't move. You could only.
You can only melee attack, which...
You can't do anything. If I
Vehicles
get up
don't.
with a range on you, you're pretty much. I can hit you, and you can't do nothing about it.
Yeah. Oh no, and I can't react to their move because they're jump.
Correct.
Yeah, so you can just jump right here and punch it in the ass.
And I can't make it to the back.
Oh, you can't? Okay.
No, but I can do it to him.
You can do it to him.
'Cause I can jump there, then I'm in melee. And
Yeah, and
anything
I
you do-
can't do a move
Yeah.
or a non-melee attack.
He jumps there.
All right. Oh, no armor.
No armor. And that's 2, 4, 6, 8 dice. And you know what? Because I really want to make sure it dies. Berserk.
Okay. And that's just the reroll, right?
Yeah, it gives me 7 damage to the rear.
Oh, at least the flame thing's held in for the whole game. They're a little,
Another one, yeah.
There.
Okay, you know what? The 4, 5, 6. My second bazooka squad, tank hunters, is going to shoot your tank.
Get a trophy.
There you go. Sustained. The second one is shooting your tank again.
All right.
On sustained fire. 8 damage.
Oh. Nope.
Okay. Just out of curiosity, yeah, it was on fire too.
So what did the 4 damage do?
4 damage was drive system. It can't move.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, I think this is almost done.
No, I was gonna say. I mean, I'll go ahead and just secede at this point. I mean, I could
Concede.
or concede. Yeah, whatever.
Well, I still have these.
I also secede. They're joining the Allies.
Both these guys, I was going to sustain fire into the command squad and sustain
Yeah.
fire into your Tesla.
Yeah,
In with the
that's
woods,
what I was. I was
I was
looking
gonna
at
kill
the rest of this. I'm like,
Then
nah,
you only
this
have
is-
those last couple guys left.